we've touched on it a little bit without actually saying it, but being intentional
Hmm.
about the things that we want to do, whether it's like you were saying, the personal work that we need to do, or the professional development we want to go through, or the just the extracurricular goals that we set for ourselves, like, oh, fitness. Um, what are some ways in which you stay intentional about what you are trying to accomplish?
So for me, I use my calendar app very well, right?
Mhm.
I set a certain reminder and a clock to where, all right, I want to work on this at this time, this day, and for this long, right?
Mhm.
Um, how can I be intentional about it is the work that I put in, setting a goal that this is what I want to do during that time. This is how I want to do it during that time. And come to terms that if I don't finish it within that time frame, how can I organize it to where I can spread it out? And I'm like, okay, I didn't finish what this goal today, but
Mhm.
let's how much progress did I make to get towards that goal, right? And everything is behavioral. Everything is a cycle, right? So, and everything is I keep saying this to where it's like every hour, 24 hours in a day, right? Day and a night. Each hour, each amount of time you put in is a behavioral mindset to where you either are going to insert that block of time in your life or you're not, right? So it's just one of those things where it's like, how do you, how are you intentional? In other words, what do you do? How do you do it? You've got to be able to find a way within your daily life to block out that time that you're trying to do piece by piece. And that's just how it is. Do it your way. For me, I block out a certain time within my calendar. I schedule that time, and I have the intent to get to a certain goal. Not necessarily like, all right, I got an hour to get to this goal, and if I don't get to it, that's it. Because at the finish, look at the finished product. Like if you're trying to rush, you're trying to push through it, you're trying to force a square peg into a round circle, you're rushing it, right? Um, So I guess my final thoughts would be take your time, right? In whatever you're doing. The product
Mhm.
speaks for itself. The finished product speaks for itself.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah. So the intention part is the amount of effort and organization and just behavioral changes, a behavioral mindset to where, all right, I'm going to dedicate this amount of time. If I don't get to this goal within that amount of time, it's okay. Is that the end of the goal? No. It's just you've made it closer than where you were before.
Yeah, there you go.